Week 11's Monday Night Football featured a matchup that may have been hyped up in the offseason, but here in Week 11, outside of their respective fan bases, this game meant very little, including the playoffs. If the playoffs were involved, more care and attention would have been at stake. In saying this, in a marquee showdown in Sin City, the Dallas Cowboys, at 3 wins, 5 losses, and a tie, travel to take on the Las Vegas Raiders, 2-7, at Allegiant Stadium on Monday, November 17th. The storyline going in revolves around 2 struggling franchises trying to recapture momentum. Dallas enters the contest with one of the league's most potent offenses, but their unit has been undermined by a porous defense, a combination that has kept them from stringing together meaningful wins. In most of their losses, Dallas has not been able to score enough points due to their defense's inability to stop the other team. On the other side, the Raiders are also searching for answers. Their season has been marred by inconsistency and offensive struggles, and few would argue that they're in a place where rebuilding feels inevitable. This has to be frustrating for Raiders fans, because the team did bring in star quarterback Geno Smith, drafted a potential star running back, Ashton Ginty, and added Pete Carroll as head coach, and it has done nothing for their winning ways. Both teams had some type of hype coming into the season, especially Dallas, who is always in the headlines, but the narratives have not played out. Quarterback Dak Prescott was wonderful on this night, completing 25 of 33 passes for 268 yards and 4 touchdowns, finding 4 different receivers in the end zone. George Pickens was his top target, hauling in 9 catches for 144 yards and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb added 5 catches for 66 yards and a score, despite not being on the field for the Cowboys' opening drive. Running back Javonte Williams showed balance, rushing 22 times for 93 yards. Dallas struck big in the second quarter, scoring 21 points to seize control of the game. Prescott connected first with Lamb on an 18-yard touchdown, then hit tight end Jake Ferguson from 5 yards out, and capped the frame with a stunning 37-yard strike to Pickens. By halftime, the Cowboys had built a 24-9 lead. On the defensive side, Dallas applied consistent pressure. They sacked Geno Smith 4 times, including 1.5 from recent arrival Quinnen Williams, who made a statement in primetime. Smith finished 27 of 42 for 238 yards, with 1 touchdown and an interception. The Raiders' run game was virtually non-existent. They ran just 12 times all game, tied for one of the lowest totals in franchise history. Las Vegas got on the board early, with Daniel Carlson knocking through a 35-yard field goal after Max Crosby forced a strip sack on Prescott. The Raiders added another Carlson kick before halftime, but their offense petered out as the Cowboys' momentum built. In the fourth quarter, after Dallas was flagged deep in their own territory, the Cowboys' defense sealed the deal with a safety, putting an exclamation point on a dominant night. Beyond the stats, the game carried deep emotional weight. The Cowboys honored Neyland in multiple ways, from wearing commemorative shirts to holding a moment of silence before the game, and their performance felt like a cathartic release. For Dallas, the win improves their record to 4 wins, 5 losses, and 1 tie. Their playoff hopes, while very thin, remain alive. And they did so with cohesion, fire, and purpose. For Las Vegas, now 2-8, the loss underscored the team's ongoing struggles, especially on offense, and raises more questions about their direction under their current coaching staff. The Cowboys demonstrated that they can put up points against any team. Even better, their defense stepped up and made crucial stops. However, this performance came against a Raiders team that has struggled across the board. The win brought the Cowboys a bit closer to playoff contention, though the road ahead remains long. They continue to have something to play for this season, while the Raiders face numerous questions heading into the offseason. Throughout the year, uncertainty has grown around the Raiders, particularly concerning their quarterback situation and head coaching direction.